Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Um, in this video I built Spamton Spamton Neo form from hit game Deltarune. Ignore that stuff on top, me and my friends are using that a bit, so much had to save it. Um, Specifically my friend Wolfie, he made a small cameo in my Death Egg Robot video. Anyways, this video I plan on mixing the tutorial, in quotations, into the actual build review. I learned my mistake from the Death Egg Robot, and I'll hopefully do that with all my videos now. So, there isn't really much to go over here, that's why I need to do the tutorial. Again, ignore this stuff up here. Only this stuff is supposed to be here. So if I pull out this gear tool, this lever goes all the way down here into the rocket arm, and let me just delete some of that. It activates the butter block there and the rocket, sending out this entire bunch of dynamite, and this lever activates it. And these harpoons can be used to get other players' mechs or just grab onto the arms, and then when you anchor your boat, the arms stay up. I'm gonna show you. So here's the this is what I meant. You could just suction it up. And if you don't believe me about that lever blowing it up, then it really does blow it up. It does not work as well as the explosives from the Death Egg Robot, though. That's all I'm saying. And so I'm just gonna re-anchor this. This lever pulls in the harpoons. And these speed candies, I don't think I mentioned this in the Death Egg Robot video. If you haven't watched it, I basically built the final boss from Sonic 2, owned by Sega. And, I don't think I showed this, where basically when you're sitting in the seat and controlling it with your body, if you grab a yellow candy, the speed candy, you could go a lot faster with it. Especially if it's like a large mech like this one. I think this is the largest mech I have. Anyways, gonna go down here. This time I show you like what is everything. So these heels in quotation, shoes, feet, I don't know what you'd call it. Um, I just put down rotated blocks, 15 I'm pretty sure, and just like rotated it. Something like that, just scale it down. And make sure to have, if you want, have flat bottoms to the feet if you want to move fluently, like this. And then it all functions perfectly. The legs are just hollow concrete blocks painted to be black. And then it goes all the way up here. With a hinge mechanism I'd gone over in the Death Egg Robot tutorial, basically it looks something like, let me just highlight it, looks like this. You might need a light there, so looks like that. And you just flip it for the other side. And make sure to have these blocks to the sides of it so that the legs movements are limited and they're not like impossible, like to a high extent. But that pays up if you don't add that with these like triangular shapes on the waist. I based this off of a 3D model of Spamton that was very popular at the time of Deltarune Chapter 2's release. And if I could find it, I'll leave a link in the description, but if I don't, then you could just look for it yourself. I put the triangular pieces on the front of the torso with just enough room so that this arm can still go by, like that. Oh wait, that's not enough room, is there? Scratch that, almost enough room. You could fix that though when you build it if you want, you know? going up to the arms. You can make this hollow, but me personally, I was like running very low on time. This is all just one piece. I was on a time crunch. And there's his hand clutching onto the phone. I know that the phone doesn't look accurate, but you can adjust this however much you want, really. You don't have to follow anything that I'm saying. Just as long as you want to make this, then I'm just giving some tips and tricks. And then let me reload it since I just blew up the cannon arm. Into the cannon arm. The arm itself is the exact same. I just made it a giant chunk of concrete. And all of these at the end are just rotated blocks. Look a bit iffy on this side. You could make that a lot smoother, especially if you're like good at like making spheres in this game. I suck at that. So if you could do better than me, then do better. Here we have the neon part going around. I might have made this a too like bit bright. You could make it like a hot pink color like that. Whatever you think fits, and you could do it. And these are just my tips. Right over here, the arms are made out of ice. No, not ice. Oh, it looks like ice. Oh, I'm deceiving to myself. It's made out of gold. Um, if you want to know the exact amount, then if you look at the, oh, you can't see it at the right. Basically, when I'm selecting this, there's a little counter at the right on how much this will cost if I want to clone it. 45. And so I try to make it durable, but the second you explode the dynamite here, it blows up the entire gold part. Like it just flops right off. And I already gone over this. Inside of the arm is a butter block with a rocket attached to it. Well, not a rocket. What's it called? Might be a rocket. Ultra thruster. Wait, no. Just a thruster. Since, I mean, even a regular thruster was way too fast. If you can, I'd minimize its like speed as much as you can. Maybe if you're more experienced than me and you know how to like um trick jet movements, possess jet movements, basically being able to control a jet without being attached to it, and you just put it right here, you could adjust the speed however much you want. I tried that, didn't work out so well. But then we have the dynamite over here with the, again, level that blows it up, and a small light so people know their fate is coming, to put it simple. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the wing thunderhead. So back here, I had to make this like connected more. You could just paint this whatever you want. Also, by the way, the materials for the wing is the diamond plate. No, it's titanium. But then again, it just follows the block. We just go by the Roblox Studio texture name. So, the diamond plate material is the material I had the most amount of, and so that's just what I used. If that makes sense. It might not look good. If you have like thousands of blocks of any type, then I'd recommend like a light block like plastic or anything like that. And it's just the same thing for the other wing. This was before the clone tool existed, and so I had to manually make both of these. Yeah. Going on to the head, there's this small rotated piece at the top of the body. Also, I forgot to mention the body. The body is just a hollow, tall rectangle with a pointy tip at the top. And anyways, there's a block right here that connects up to the head. And this head is basically close to the exact same from my previous Spamton. So, this here at the back. I made it out of, what is it, right here, obsidian, the obsidian block from the game. No, not Minecraft, I swear to God. And I just spammed it over the top of the head. And let me just go here. I could like zoom in for better detail. Over here, the head itself is made out of marble with I based this off of this head of the main game. And so I grabbed a front view of the regular Spamton, and that's where I got the hair from. And I saw the smile on the side, and so I just decided to add that in. It mostly for a creepy factor. I don't think it did its job though. So you could just add that if you want. It looks fine without it. Okay, never mind. It doesn't look fine without it. Or maybe that's just maybe because I've been living with it this entire time. Not sure. It's like when you live with something for the longest amount of time that looks wrong to others, but you're used to it. So like when it's gone, it just feels off, you know? Trust me, that happens all the time. And the teeth are actually gold. Damn, I used a lot of gold for this build. Well, for this gold, you could like make it out of like a durable material you have, or if you're looking for the same texture, ice. Since the ice does the job pretty well. Since if I paint it like that. In fact, I think the white is actually just more vibrant than the actual gold. Teeth don't look quite illuminated, by the way, so yeah. Actually, if I'm going in like how much I built this, I worded that wrong, sorry. If I'm going by like when I built these things, then that's the order. So I'm going to continue that. Up here is anyways, this is the crossbar of the Spamton puppet. Um, with this, of course, being made out of the plank material. But if you do have like the actual wood block and plenty of it, then I'd recommend using that with a passion, honestly. Since this block came out before. Wait. Hey guys, editor FNAF here. I forgot what I was gonna say, and so I'm just gonna say it right here while I'm editing this. Um, I didn't have the wood blocks at the time. They came out after I built this build, which was about mid-October, I'd say, 2021. And so, um, I worded it completely wrong, honestly. And so, all I'm saying is that if you have the wood and plenty of it, just like use it. I couldn't. It came out after I built it. After, okay? Sorry for the confusion. Um, yeah. Rest of this is basically an outtake. I'll edit the rest. See ya. And so yeah, that's basically it for this build. Um, hope you have an awesome week, weekend, day or night, whatever it is for you whenever you're watching this. And I will see you all next time. If you want a more in-depth look at this build, then just tell me. The next video I have will be in Build a Boat for Treasure as well. And then I'm going to swap to another game, if not reality itself. Like, you know, reviews maybe, with like some video game items. That'd be pretty nice, wouldn't it? I've been planning to make this video before the Death Egg robot. I even built it. And so it's glad to have this actually out now. And this is my second time recording this, so there's been a lot of outtakes of this thing. I think I just made the detail itself confusing. If you could do a better job at this, then just like message in my comment section like, oh hey, I you inspired me to build this, so how about you take a look at my video, and then I'll happily do that. I read all my comments on my newer videos now, not so much my older ones, but I still look back at them. Um, so yeah, I plan on re-uploading a lot of my older videos with voiceovers, since now I know how to actually edit, and I cut out all of the embarrassing clips from this video. I mean, what? You know, I'm just gonna have all the outtakes at the end of the video. Why not? Like, there was not so many outtakes, but still a handful of them. So yeah, that's basically it from me, and I'm gonna let those clips play, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. What is the wooden top of Marionette. I know I spelled that wrong. What is the wooden part of a marionette called? Crossbar. Okay. I'm gonna keep that in just for the funnies. Anyways, you know what? There's gonna be a lot of things I messed up in this video. Gonna make me look really bad on my channel. But, yeah, it's just what I do. You live and learn. Um, what was I saying? I sound forgetful right now, but in reality I'm not. So this is just sad. I forgot what I was gonna say. Um, yeah, I seriously forgot. Oh well. I'm sorry. This doesn't usually happen if you're new. Take a look at my other videos, for example. Like, I'm never usually this bad at things. Like, like with speech and like public talking, but like, damn. Oh, I'm cutting this out.